Hi, my name is Carolyn Service with OTOBEstamping.com. I am coming to you today to show you a quick, cute little Christmas card because Christmas is right around the corner, and I am so in the spirit of Christmas already. I'm excited about it and can't wait for it to come. I love making Christmas projects, so going to start with this one today. Let me just show you. This was made with the Festival of Trees bundle. The Festival of Trees is this stamp set. It comes in photopolymer, and it also has a matching punch, that you can buy as a bundle for a limited time. So let me show you how I made this card. So I started out with an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of basic black cardstock, folded in half, and then because it is black, I put a piece of Whisper White cardstock on the inside for my message. Okay, and also for the front, I had the same size piece of Whisper White. However, I ran it through my Big Shot before attaching it and used the large polka dot embossing folder. I also used a piece of the silver glimmer paper. So I'm going to go ahead and attach now. So that's going to be your first layer. I didn't give you the measurements for that piece. That might be helpful, so let me just see real quick. That would be 3.5 by 5. I put a little bit of a bigger border on this card than I usually do, but I really wanted that black to pop out. Then I'm going to add the polka dot background, large polka dot embossed background. Let's see if I've got this zoomed in quite far enough. There, that might be better. Okay, and actually when I'm using embossed images, I like to, or embossed paper, I like to use the multi-purpose Tombow glue just because of the surface not being completely flat. I think this works just a little bit better. Then I'm going to go ahead and add that, and I forgot to give you the measurements for that as well. I'll give you the measurements as I go. I'll go back and add them to the different pages or places in the video that you'll need that information. Okay, and then next I'm going to stamp my trees. So I'm going to need a clear block and some black ink and a piece of paper. Sew it up, stamp it, and then remove that one. I'm going to add a different one, and I'm going to ink it up. I'm using the black Memento pad ink. Ink it up, stamp it. Oh, got a little space there. I'll try that one again. Alright, I'm going to put that aside, and while I am stamping, let me cover that ink up, I'm also going to use the Real Red and this little bird, and I'm going to stamp it right in the corner here where I'm going to actually cut that out. Here we go. Okay. My punch out. line my tree up. And punch. I love punches that match our stamp sets. It just makes things so easy. Okay. And then put those to the side. And then I'm going to cut my little bird. I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit. Can't decide if I need to zoom in, zoom out. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, and then we're just going to cut this little guy free-handed. When you're cutting, one tip that you want to know is you want to be moving your piece of paper and not your scissors. Your scissors can basically pretty much almost stay still, and you're just going to move your paper. It helps to get those little, especially little ones like this, cut out. And then around, and there we go. Okay, there are the elements for your cards. One element I forgot and should have actually done before I embossed the background to my card was the sentiment. And the sentiment that I'm using is actually out of the Endless Wishes stamp set, so I've put a couple of them together. And I'm going to just try stamping it on the embossed image and see how that works. And if it doesn't work, I'll have to take it off and redo it. So I'm going to put that right over in this area. Okay, I'm praying it'll work. Oh, not bad, not bad. I really didn't think it would, but I don't recommend doing that. I recommend you actually stamping it first and then embossing it. It just helps for it to come out nice and clear. Okay, so the next thing we need is ribbon. So I've got two pieces of ribbon actually. One is 6 inches long and the other is 3. And I'm actually going to add this little piece of ribbon and just tie it in a tight knot. There we go. All right, I'm happy now. There we go. Would never know I made all those little mistakes as I was trying to put this card together. All right, so then we're going to actually get a piece of just regular, slide that up so you can see it better, a piece of regular basic black cardstock and the tree punch. I'm going to start with punching one of those out, putting that down on my paper, on my card first. And then adding the 2 that I've stamped. I'm going to use dimensionals on these. And actually while I'm at it, I'm just going to put a little piece of a dimensional on the back of the bird, get it ready. It's so small that it won't really fit a whole dimensional, but it might fit a portion of one. Let's see what I can get in here. No, that's too big. Just cut that down just a little bit more. That should work. All right, and then that one's all ready to go. Okay, so we're going to add this one first. And then I want to add a little bit of bling, so I'm going to use my 1/4 inch hole punch and some of the glimmer paper. Make sure there's nothing in the cavity there. Nope. And I'm just going to punch 3 Christmas bulbs. And I'm going to put those on with glue dots. When you're adding embellishments or you're stamping, a good rule to remember is to try to add your elements in a triangle shape. It just draws the eye better. Then I'm going to add just a couple of the basic pearl jewels. The middle ones here I think will work the best. Okay, so you could add more if you want. You could put some in between the center of the flowers here if you'd like. I'm going to skip that for now. Cut that little dimensional off a little bit, and then add my little cardinal. I love that little pop of red. Okay, and there you have it. Mistakes and all. Sending you Christmas greetings. I hope you've enjoyed this video and got a chuckle out of seeing me struggle a little bit with it, but you know, it's all fun and I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, my name is Carolyn Service with o2bstamping.com. I am at your service, so if you have any questions or comments you'd like to make, please feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you. Have a great day.